Hey guys, Tyler with American Key Supply here, and today we are going to be showing you how to use the engraving jaw to its max potential. So the first thing that we need to do when we're going to be using this jaw is we have to replace the jaw itself. So I'm going to take the original jaw out, and before we swap that new jaw in, I'm actually going to replace the 2.0 bit that we have in here. I'm going to take that out, and we have to swap that for an engraving bit. So we take our Allen wrench, and we're going to loosen that, take that out, and I'm going to put it back in our little bit storage drawer. And in here I have my engraving bit. We're going to go ahead and stick that all the way up, tighten that in nice and snug, and that's all it takes to swap the bit. Now once we have that in place, we're just going to slide our jaw in and tighten it in nice and snug. And once it's in there, we're good to go. So now we're gonna come over to the screen and we're going to go into the engraving menu. And this is what the engraving menu is going to look like. Now, a few things to note is you can use pictures whenever you're engraving on this jaw. And to do that, if you go to this add picture button right here, you can see that we have some default options in here. That doesn't come with all of these, but if you purchased it from American Key Supply, you should get a machine with a flash drive that you can stick in the back of the machine. There's a USB slot in the back of the machine. You stick that flash drive in there, you hit load from USB disk, and it'll load all of these pictures for you. And then if you ever need to add your own logo, you can do that. You just need to upload your logo into a PNG format onto a flash drive, stick it in the back of the machine, and hit load from USB disk. So now, knowing all that, we're gonna go ahead and stick the key that we want to engrave in the engraving jaw. So we're gonna open it up wide enough to where we can get it nice in there, nice and snug, straight, ready to go. Tighten it in, make sure it's not going anywhere. And then we're gonna start by hitting this button that says measure right here. Now what this is going to do is this is going to give us the amount of space that we have to work on the key, but only horizontally. So it's only going to show us where we can work with the key from the left to the right side, but up and down you'll have to actually look at the jaw and look at the amount of space that you have. So because of this little hole in the top of the key, I know that I have enough room to work from about the 0.5 mark all the way down to the 2 mark. That's my space that I have vertically to add text or add pictures. A few other things I want to talk to you about is you can use different types of logos. Like you can use this do not duplicate logo that you can add onto your keys, or you can use this AKS logo, or you can use this Tyler logo. So now let's say I wanted to add a picture first. So we'll go ahead and add a logo in there, hit OK, and it's gonna add it all big, so we can actually decrease the size of that, and we're going to add that into about the 0.5 mark, try to keep it nice and centered, and then we can add additional text, like we can put a company name, so we'll say ABC Lock as our company name. Shrink that, fit it in, make sure it's centered, and then we can add another line of text and we can put a phone number. So whatever your phone number or company name or company number may be. Put that in, decrease the size, and put that nice and centered. So now we have all of the information that we want on there. And my suggestion is to increase the cutting depth just a little bit. You can put it up about 2 or 3 notches, and that'll make sure that you get the logo nice and engraved inside of the key. So now that we have all of that placed, all we're going to do is we're going to hit cut, and we're going to let the machine do its thing. Something you may notice on this key is, unlike other machines where it's just leaving the outline of the logos or of the company name or of the phone number, our tool is actually filling in or taking out all of that extra material on the inside instead of just leaving an outline. So when you look at it, it comes out really nice. Alrighty, and there we go. Now we have our key ready to go. And once you have everything nice and ready, perfect, just how you want it, you can actually save this profile for this key, so you don't have to do all that work all over again. So if we come over to our tool, we can see this button right at the bottom that says save. We're just going to tap right there. It's going to have us save it under something we'll remember it by. So we'll just put ABC lock, hit OK. And now if I were to back out of the screen and go back in and everything's missing, I just go to this favorites button down here and you can see where it says ABC lock right there. I just tap right there. All I got to do is pop in my new blank and hit cut again, and the machine will take care of the rest. So that's it for the engraving. Thanks, guys.